during the banquet his son is a big fan of that player's Berron, now would start to tell that joke to put him more respect kumiri introduced with the son did. Saudi Arabia An-Nasr, the club, met with the U.S. President Donald Trump, Cristiano Ronaldo transfer. This in the White House in honor of Prince Saudi Arabia Mohammed ibn valiahd Salmon that was organized at the banquet took place. My son makes his father, now no more respect. The ceremony also invited the representatives of the American elite. Prominent among the guests, Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Vice President Jay Vane, the Ministry of Trade Lieutenant Howard, FIFA President Infantino Johnny, Apple CEO Tim Cook, Tesla founder of Serpent Mask, Bezos the founder of Amazon, and major investors such as David Sachs Jeff were there. Selfie taken by the Portuguese player, the last of them, spread in the social network. Ronaldo expressed gratitude for accepting the offer to stand in the pulpit and the Tramp, and his son, 19-year-old, told fans that player's Berron. There are too many leaders' balls, the stars, athletes. My son, a huge Ronaldo, will fanat. While Ronaldo in here, applause, Musharraf Berron be to get acquainted with it, and I think he now makes his own father more respect. Simply put, I introduced one of them, said in the Trump. It Ronaldo, the greatest player of all time, GOAT, I called. Ronaldo was expressed on the occasion of this meeting, but was told that she would want to communicate with Morgan. Earlier peers gave an interview to the Trump. The player is able to change the world. The person that called has confessed that there are like with it. In the meantime, Krishtianu from Musharraf noted that the American president was that, I think in the whole world, even in the small island, also visit me more. Transfer to Portuguese national team in June, Trump, we are playing for peace, was put shirts and writes his signature was sent. The U.S., Canada, and Mexico, together with the Football World Cup, which will be held in the year 2026 in the summer, is one of the hosts listed. On the same day in Portugal also took a ticket to this tournament. 40-year-old Ronaldo remains in this activity for the recent Mundial. About the visit. The attention of the American press, Ronaldo in the U.S. this 2017 for the first time since coming in. Model Catherine Mayo violence charges due on it since the first time making the trip to this country comes from being from. This woman had given claimed that this event taking place in Las Vegas in 2009, but admit it was not the player's own. Portugal national team head coach Roberto Martinez meeting expressed a positive attitude. Cristianu, the player, simply is not. It can help in too many issues out in the field. This is a day of joy for all Portugalers. They see the White House, the home of the ambassador of the country. Conflict and diplomatic football. In the meantime, dinner is not the main guest of Ronaldo but was Sheikh Salmon. Jamal Khashoggi be killed journalists in Saudi Arabia this year 2018, valiahd to the prince associated with the first time since a major diplomatic conflict will be visiting the USA. Critics of the embassy of Saudi Arabia in Istanbul, known as Salmon after he had lost access to Khashoggi, it is suspected that he killed about saving energy in the earth. American intelligence information, according to valiahd, Prince has given consent to this operation but denies these charges on his own. Now let us come to the tension between Saudi Arabia and lost the White House during the negotiations. One of the journalists asked questions about Khashoggi when out of the sides of Salmon, Trump, the majority of which you speak dislike that man. Like it also if you have events that will happen, but it, valiahd Prince, in this case we did not know anything and that we are finished. Don't look while you embarrass our guests. Shahzadani himself not to repeat the error condition was called the tragedy of those and other such measures he said. Of the end of the meeting. The visit of the Saudi delegation will be successful. a $1 trillion investment and defense sides signed the contract agreed to make to the American economy. The investments to active football Sheikh Salmon is known to be the sovereign fund of Saudi Arabia Pro League club who control it, in particular Ronaldo who play An-Nasr in 2023 year sponsorship to the club and the UK's Newcastle club bought. Shahzadani to Saudi Arabia, which will be held in the year 2034, his efforts won the right to host the World Cup helped this offer active support from Ronaldo. This is indicative of the player and valiahd Shahzadani union.